Chop It Up with your boy Zaz.
Hey, you ready?
No shit, sis, you?
Hey, 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 yeah, hey. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it. Let's chop it. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it. Let's chop it. Yeah, let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it.
All right. Welcome to Let's Chop It Up.
Yeah.
I'm your man Zaz hosting, and we got today Eddie Kaine, hailing from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Representing. So what's going on, Eddie Kaine? What's happening?
Yo, man, Zaz, man, I appreciate you for having me. Everything is good, man. I'm grinding, man, just working right now, putting in work. That's all we could do, you know?
It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing, man, to be able to do that, man.
For sure.
So all this noise you making now, right?
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling, man? How it feels?
I'm good, you know, I'm good, but, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, let it get to me. Like, I'm still hungry. I still feel like, you know, I'm in the proving ground. So I just want to just get more workout, just keep going, you know?
You're trying to get that championship, man. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes,
you
sir.
Know? So I was listening to the albums, man. I went back. You have features before you started putting out your own personal stuff. And, right?
Yeah.
You have features before you started putting out your personal stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
So I was listening to the albums, man, to the mixtape, that 2019, the 2K joint. Dag, fam, you went in on that joint. Talk to me about that, man.
All right, so 2K19, this is before, you know, before I met Rim. That's a whole nother chapter that we'll talk about, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I did a couple of mixtapes that I put on that Piff. I was putting out mixtapes since I was about 18 years old, you know what I'm saying? And 2K19, I probably took like a 2-year hiatus before I put that project together, but I was so stressed out at that time, you know what I'm saying? I was stressed out, and it's like, I just felt like all I could do is just talk to the music. So I was like, you know what, let me just give it one more push. And then I had all the time in the world to put it together. So that's why you had like the good skits in between the joint and all that. I really put it together like it was like you in the arena, like it's a game, but it's a project, you know? But I was just like, you know, let me just put out something good and just see what happens from it. And in the midst of that, that's when I met Rim. And, you know, once me and him got together, everything was crazy. But yeah, 2K19 was just, you know what I mean, just anger, frustration, just everything just put into one project to just put it out there and just, you know, see how people receive it, you know?
You wasn't too nice to the interviewer.
Yeah, you know, I wanted to, that was for shock value, you know what I'm saying? I wanted people to talk about that. People definitely came to me.
It was so funny. I was dying, man, when I heard that. I was like, yo, this, I'm telling you, man, you got to have that, man. That's creativity, man. That's creativity.
Yeah, that's what I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Remember just listening to albums. Albums had skits. You don't really get the skits and stuff no more these days. So, you know, that's what I definitely wanted to put into it. I wanted to give you that classic album feel, you know? It was a street album, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I'll take a street album anytime over, you know, industry album. You know what I mean?
Me too.
So, let me ask you a question. How you feel about EPs and albums? Because people kind of mess, you know, they kind of misconcept that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
What do you think about that?
Me, personally, I know the difference. You know what I'm saying? But me, I love it. You know what because it gives me like, I have an EP coming soon. You know, Bing. I got an EP coming soon. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, if you want to make a quick statement, that would be the best way to do it. You know what I mean? Put it in the EP. The album, that's what I feel like you you go out there, you live a little, you experience some shit, you know what I mean? You put everything together and you incorporate it to an album. But as far as the EPs, I kind of like the EPs because I feel like if it's the month of April and you back and forth into the studio and you knock out 4 or 5 joints and you like, yeah, I like this, you know, this is good. I want to get
I'm ready to go.
Wrap it up and give it to the people. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of time I'm on, so definitely. I'm all for it. You know?
Definitely.
As long as people know what an EP and an album is, as long as you know the difference, then I'm all for it. You know?
So do you feel like, because in Brooklyn, you know, when I was coming up, a mixtape was like a praise.
Yeah.
Somebody dropped a mixtape, it was a praise, right? Do you feel like the mixtape thing is kind of like, you know, is dwindling, you could say, at the end of the day? Like once you get to where you want to get to, or you're like above the mixtape game, or because you're so busy you get pushed away from it. What do you think about that?
I feel like that's according to the artist's hunger. You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I feel like you should still want to fill that void. Even if you still take a step up, you should still want to feed the streets just to give them that mixtape feel that you came from. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like, you know, it's still needed, but if people take a step up and don't want to rock with the mixtapes, then I kind of understand it. A lot of people, you know, that sold their projects, you know, hand to hand and stuff, and put their projects on the internet. You kind of feel a little weird, you know, telling people, yo, listen to my mixtape instead of listen to my album or my EP, because people kind of, you know, look down on, oh, all right, it's a mix, oh, all right, local, huh? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I kind of understand it.
And they don't know when you used to put that in your CD player or your tape deck, that was the best music you could listen to in your life back then, man. You know what I'm saying? Not to take away anything from anybody that does it now. You know, it's just that DJs were involved back then when it was a mixtape. You know what I'm saying?
It's different.
So what you think about, like, I know that you're a younger guy. So, you know, back then it was mostly CD, it was physical. Right now a CD, to buy a CD, it's like, wow, I got a jewel. I'm gonna keep this. I'm not even gonna open it up. You know what I'm saying? So what you think about the streams, sales wise? You think they could do a little better for the artist, you know, splitting the funds when it comes to paying the artist?
Definitely.
What you gotta say about that?
Definitely, yeah. The streaming, it kind of really sucks. You know what I'm saying? It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I guess, like, you know, how much do you expect to really get at this point in time? If you know what I mean, with the world, with stuff that's going on, like, you're not gonna get too much for music anyway. It's not. If you look at the history of these artists, you know, a lot of artists that we grew up listening to was getting paid scraps for classic cuts and stuff anyway. So I don't know. At some point we do need a change, but this is the game. This is the game. You know what I'm saying?
That's the game, man. And the only people that could change it is the people that are in the game.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I see what you guys did with the steak and potatoes. You can't find it nowhere, right? You got to buy it directly from the website.
PorterhouseProductions.com. You got to go straight there. Yeah. Yep. Shout out to the people there. Yeah.
So what you got to say? So what you got to say about that project? You was involved.
Yeah, definitely. I was proud. I was happy to be involved. I was ecstatic. I took my trip to Atlanta to shoot the video with Skyzoo and Shay Noir. That was my first time really taking like a big trip in my life. You know what I'm saying? So going out to Atlanta, it was just a dope experience. You know what I'm saying? And here's a funny fun fact. Wavy the God, who produced the track, Skyzoo and me, all three of us have the same birthday, which is 12/24. You know what I'm saying? December 24th. You know what I'm saying? So it was just dope. I finally got to meet Skyzoo. I've been listening to him for years and stuff.
He's amazing, man.
But the project overall, make sure y'all go get that. It's dope. Tons of artists on there. The producers is crazy. It's fire. The way the packaging is wrapped up, it's crazy. The way they went with the promo, it's just crazy. Word.
I'm grabbing it. I'm gonna grab it tonight. I'm running all over the place, but I'm gonna definitely grab it tonight.
It is dope. It's dope.
So are you on other tracks on there, or was it just the lead track?
track. Just that one track. Shout out to the Walkers, you know what I'm saying? Spoda, Ty Ferris, Rim, Rome Streets, you know, all of the artists are spread out on the album. Knowledge the Pirate is on the album, you know. It's tons of artists on the album. I'm only on there once, you know. I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting my feet wet in this.
You was in good company for being in there once.
Exactly. You know.
So how was it working with Sky Zoo? Did you work hand in hand, or how was it, like laying the vocals and whatnot?
Hand in hand, just the video shoot. I met him, but that's all I needed. You know what I mean?
That's
he was
all
good.
You needed, man.
Dope vibe. We was in there. We kicked it. You know what I mean? And it's dope. You know what I mean? Word. I hope to work with him in the future. Word. Me and him, we got a little connection. So
yeah, there you go. You always gotta have that connection, man. You always gotta have that connection. So tonight, man, we praising you, brother. We're celebrating you. We're celebrating you from the beginning, and we're gonna go pretty much through all your you know projects that you put out. All right. Yeah, so man, let's talk about Aruku.
Yeah.
Aruku. Break that down for us, man. How'd you come up with the concept? You got a little, what is that, Japanese or?
Yeah.
It's like those cartoons, right?
Yeah, the Japanese animation. And I don't watch Japanese animation cartoons, but I wanted to incorporate my crew, like, you know what I mean, the Walkers, into my album, because I had all of them on the album and all of that stuff, and I didn't just want to call it like Walk or nothing like that. So I was just looking at different languages and, you know what I mean, different terms. So I just stumbled upon Aruku in a Japanese term, and it stood out to me, you know what I'm saying? And when I found that, that's what led to the artwork, because I was like, you know what? I could use like a Japanese animation cartoon for my artwork. So I just did that, and it all came together like 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's from. Like it's a Japanese term. Word.
Again, man, the creativity never fails, man.
The mind is going, man. Word.
I love that album.
I appreciate it, man. Word. I appreciate
that song. What I Do.
That's me again. Just trying to give you the classic album feel. You know what I'm saying?
Eddie,
Word.
Man, you like I said. I'm praising you tonight, brother. I'm praising you tonight.
I appreciate it, man. Word.
So the group that you have, are you collectively gonna put out an album with the Walkers? Is that what it is?
Yeah. We all are individual, you know what I mean, entities. That everybody's doing what they're doing, and at some point in time, we definitely gonna come through and do a project together as a collective. That's the goal.
So Trophy Boy, is that your personal label?
That's me. Yeah, that's me, man. I worked hard for it, man. Worked damn hard for it,
brother. You cherishing, man. I'm telling you, man. These tracks is insane. All these tracks on there. So when you setting up an album to release an album, what do you do? What's the process that Eddie does?
Okay, so I like to go out. I like to experience different things. I like to go out, hang with my homies in the streets, you know what I mean? Certain days, you know, go out with my lady, just catch different vibes to just paint different pictures, you know? I reach out to different producers and just try to collect different beats, you know what I'm saying? And that's probably what takes so long for my albums, you know what I'm saying, right now, because I like for everything to be real, and I like for everything to be like my current point in life. Like, I like to tell you what I'm going through at the, you know what I mean, current time. So I like to spread it out and take my time. And when I hear a different beat and I'm feeling that flow, I'll write to that. And when I hear this, I'll write to this. And I won't finish this one, but I'll come back to that one when I'm in the mood again. And then before you know it, that's my album. I have everything together. But I feel much better at the end of it because it's all true. It's all real emotion. It's all what I was going through at that present time. So, you know.
That's a good philosophy to have. Yeah. You know, spend some time. I remember Ghostface used to go away.
Yeah.
And write his albums. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere else. So that's a good philosophy there.
Yeah.
So this Nezzy Star.
Yes. Yeah.
Man, brother, tell us about that album, man. Tell the people what that album is. To me, before you say anything. To me, that album was like, I smacked you guys a few times. Now you're really going to feel it. right?
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like this is grown man rap. I'm gonna grown man rap this album. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show, you know, as they say, I'm gonna show my ass. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So what do you gotta say, brother?
Yeah, Nezzy Star. So I dropped that on my mom's birthday. Nezzy is my mom. You know what I dropped that project on my mom's birthday, and like the song Turkey Ham and Grits, and even as far as the intro, like I just wanted to tell you about me. Aruku, I wanted to give you the classic album feel. I wanted to give you that joint you could drive to. I wanted to give you the joint you could clean the crib to. I wanted to give you the joint you could travel to. But Nezzy Star, I felt like this was my introduction. Like, let me tell you about myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I went with that one. And every song is incorporated with my mom and, you know, how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I still wanted to make sure, you know, I talk my talk and I let them know, you know what I'm saying? I'm not slacking with the bars. I know how to tell you my story and give it to you in a dope way, you know? So
you know what, Eddie, man? You got an amazing sense of humor.
I appreciate it, man.
And it translates into your music. Right? Bar to bar. You know, you could tell that you around like Rim, you know, and everything like that.
Yeah.
You know, Streets, and you guys are, you know, which I'm actually waiting for an album from all you guys, from Rome, you and Rim. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So tell me, do you have any new, you know, upcoming releases that you're working on that you want to break on the show that you want to tell us about?
Yep. So most likely next week. I'm gonna give it a week or 2 weeks, man. The Curse of Cain, the EP, will be out. This is the first time I'm speaking about this.
You heard it here first, man.
You got the exclusive. So yeah, man, the Curse of Cain is fire. Another project where I feel like I gotta make a statement. It's no features on it. You know what I'm saying? It's 6 crazy tracks. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm gonna just leave it at that. The Curse of Cain. Just be looking out for that. But I'm going crazy for the 4th quarter. Just expect probably about 2 more whole projects before the year is out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
No game.
Nice.
No
so
game.
So how did you set that up? Like you said, that you take a little time off. So you were like extra working. So let me ask you, through the pandemic, we were all down. So did you take advantage of that time? Is this where most of the material was recorded and made?
Yeah, that's why, you know, came 4th quarter where I'm basically dropping everything. The pandemic really messed a lot of things up, you know what I'm saying? Because I had some shows that was booked that really would have, you know, changed, you know, the whole Eddie Kaine, you know what I mean, brand. But it is what it is. I was just writing a lot through the pandemic, and this is what we got, you know what I mean? Shot some vids and everything, you know, so I made the best of it.
But to be honest, Eddie, I think that pandemic did a lot of good for you. Whether you believe it or not.
You're not the only person who said that.
Because I think that a lot of people are knowing about you. You know, somebody that I know, you know what I mean? He came up to me, he was like, yo, you heard of this kid, Eddie Kaine? I said, fam, I've been on that, but you late. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, wow, okay, that's pretty cool. Because this guy doesn't really, you know, listen to like hip hop like that. He's stuck in the 80s and the 90s, you know what I'm saying? So when he heard you, he's like, okay, cool. This is what's up. This is what's up.
That's up, man. That's good. That's dope. That's dope.
So do you have a certain style that you do or a certain way that you pick your producers? Is there a process to that?
No, not at all. I do my music based on the challenge. You know, I like the challenge. So my whole thing is, a lot of producers, before they send me beats and stuff, they ask me, like, what kind of sound do you go for? I'm not going for no sound. Send me what you want to send me, and I'll work with that. You know, and that's how I keep challenging myself. I challenge my pen, and that's how I continue to get better, you know? Like, if you listen to on Nezzy Star, the joint with Rim, in these streets, we don't play around.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
come on, like I wouldn't have just came up with that if I just had any rap beat. You know, I heard the challenge. It sounded like a good old 80s theme hip hop beat, you know what I mean? So
you could see the versatility on that also.
Yeah, it's there.
The way you went in on there.
It's there.
So what kind of vibe will we be looking for with these next upcoming projects that you got going on? What's the vibe on them?
So the Curse of Cain, this project is a statement. This is all bars. It's no harmonizing. We're not singing on this one. You know what I'm saying? This is bars. You know what I mean? Putting my foot down. You know what I'm saying? I gotta let them know that, you know, I just stepped up in here, but I'm top tier. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna give them for that. And for the rest of the year, those are some surprises because one of the projects is not a solo project. So I'm gonna just let y'all see how we flip the rest
Eddie,
of the year.
I know who it is, Eddie.
I know you know. But you know what I'm saying? These people that's watching,
Eddie, we gonna keep that low, man. You know what I mean?
We're gonna keep that low. Just give a little bit of time. October's gonna be a good month.
It's gonna be amazing for you, brother. It's already amazing. It's only gonna get better from here, man.
Yes.
But so any new videos you be doing? I see you do a lot of the visuals. I like the visuals that you put out. That's very good.
Yeah.
It helps you out a lot.
Definitely try to keep it classic, man. Single visual. If we do an album, then expect 4 or 5 visuals or more. You know what I mean? Just to give them that classic.
Yeah.
Porterhouse just dropped a joint with me, Skyzoo, and Shay Noir. That's on YouTube and porterhouseproductions.com. I also just dropped a joint with Bad Beats 87. Shout out to Bad Beats 87. That dropped, what's today? Friday. That dropped probably Monday. And that's still, you know what I'm saying? That's on my block, Quincy. You know what I mean? Shout out to Quincy Street, all my people there, my family, SP, Liz, all my people. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I shot that on the block. And that's what I got for right now until, you know, the Curse of Cain. I'm going to shoot some joints for that. You know, that's what I'm doing. I shoot my visuals. You know, a lot of people don't really shoot visuals these days, but I believe in, if you're going to drop music, you got to show people.
Yeah, you got to show people what it is. You got to show people what it is.
For sure.
So tell me, so do you have any any stories that you've been around, like any crazy stories that you know, from being in the industry and all that good stuff? What's one that stands out to you that you're like, oh man, I can't believe that happened to me?
Oh man, I don't want to put I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it's cool, yeah, brother, we good.
So I do have a crazy experience. Shout out to my good people out in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I went to go visit this radio station out there, and I did a show in the BX. It's funny because it was my first time in the Bronx in years, and I went to do the show. And it was a pretty dope show. I was turned up. I was, you know, drinking, you know, having a good time. So I was a little turned up. I killed my freestyle and everything. And there's an artist, a classic artist. Everybody grew up to this artist. You know what I'm saying? From the 90s, I believe late 80s and all that stuff. He, as my people was setting up, we was getting ready to leave. The interview was wrapped up and everything. This is just one crazy story. And we wrapping up to leave, and him and his people come in, and I swear I thought like it was like the Parliament Funkadelic or something. Like people came in with costumes, and it was just real trippy. It was just real weird because I was already turned up and I'm chilling with my people. And we had people, they came in with wigs and all of that, and they was playing their own music and all of that stuff. And he coming to do the interview next. And this is an artist that I grew up watching. And I'm looking at him, and I was just like, you know what? All right, boom. I introduced myself. I gave him some love and all of that stuff. And then it was just real trippy. I told my people, I'm like, yo, we gonna get up out of here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get together. We gonna get our stuff up and get up out of here. And they was looking at me. They like, all right, you ready to leave? I'm like, yeah, let's just get up out of there. And as we was leaving, it just seemed like they knew, like we wanted to get up out of there. Cause I don't know, I guess it was the costumes or something. They was just looking at us, and they was just like bye, like the way they was just saying bye. So I just had to leave, man.
The vibe freaked you out, man. You was ready to roll out of there, man.
Well, I grew up to this artist, and he was always a real comical and funny artist. You know what I'm saying? So I always knew like he was like the party wild type. But when he came in with his entourage, man, it was a little too trippy.
It threw you off, man. It threw you off.
Totally threw me off. So, that's just one funny story. And it is, as I see him, I still see him scrolling down my timeline and stuff. And I just always
And you're like, oh man, this is crazy.
Listen.
So let me ask you. So has there been a time, from the time that you started till now, has there been a time that you passed on something that now you regret?
No, not right now. I'm still hungry. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I'm not turning down anything. I'm not turning down no features. Anybody want to hit me up? Let's do it. Let's work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just still feeling like I'm in the proving grounds, and I'm just trying to spread the name out as much as possible. So, nah, it's nothing, because everything I get, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm on it for right now.
Okay. So what's your feel on the state of hip hop right now?
I feel like it's good, depending on how far you tap in. Depending on how far you tap into hip hop. If you listen to mainstream hip hop and you're only going by the trendy things that you see on Instagram, you might not be too excited. It's not too good. But if you tap in and if you streaming music on your Spotify's and your titles and you seeing what's new and you listening, it's a lot of hungry artists out there, and there's a lot of people working. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people around me that's working. So, people are out here, man. It's good music out here, and it's still good music that'll give you that same old feel that you got from back in the day, unless you just watching the TV or listening to the radio. If you tap in, it's good music out there. So that's how I really feel about the state of hip hop. I love it. I love it right now.
Yeah, I like the balance of it right now. I like the way I think the independent labels are scaring the major labels right now, and I love that.
That's right. Me too.
I love this. I love the state of hip hop right now, and you make it the best, man. Your kinds and stuff like that.
Grinding, baby.
It's amazing, man. It's amazing, man. So here we also focus on the health. So what does Eddie Kaine do on an everyday basis to make sure that he's ready to go every day? What do you do to maintain the physique and your style?
Just minor workouts, just minor workouts. Every day I dedicate an hour to my workouts. I got my push-up bars here. I got my weights here because, because of COVID, you really can't go to the gym. I'm not going to act like I was somebody that was working out for a long time. I just started. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
I've been taking time off. I've been in the house a lot, you know what I mean, because of the pandemic. And I just decided to start working out and building up again. So I got my little 25-pound joints here. I got
there you go.
Yeah, I got my little roller joint for my abs, and that's what I do on a daily basis. I give myself an hour a day.
Yeah, you gotta get it in. That's what I'm doing. I've been getting it in, man. Just trying to trying to work for Calvin Klein. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. The workout is real peace, man. It's real peace. It makes you feel good, man.
It makes you feel good, man. It makes you.
I didn't work out in a long time. I was real unhealthy, just smoking, drinking, living, you're just wilding, you know what I mean? I'm young, but, I started, picking up again, and it's good. It's good. I like it. I was playing basketball in high school, and I was lifting weights. I was in the weight room then, so I didn't feel the spark that I feel now since high school, so I'm good. I'm ready to hit the course again, grab a basketball.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
How tall are you, man? How tall are you?
I'm 6'2",
I knew it. I was like, man, he look tall, man.
Yeah,
boy. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Word.
So, in the near future, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which artists would you love to work with, and which producer would you like to work with?
Crazy. I was just talking to my lady about this. All right, so this is easy. Alchemist, boom. I need a project with you, Alchemist. If you're watching this, if you ever watch this, Harry Fraud, boom. I need a project with you if you ever watching this. I want to work with Currency. I want to work with Rick Ross. I want to work with Freddie Gibbs. I want to work with Conway the Machine. And I want to work with CeeLo Green. I need CeeLo Green on the hook. I needed CeeLo Green since I was about 16. I wanted a CeeLo Green hook. So
you heard that, right? You guys heard that, right? Make it happen. Stop playing, man. You better get on that bus.
Imagine me with CeeLo Green on the hook on a Harry Fraud beat or an Alchemist beat for an Alchemist project.
Eddie, man.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
It's going to happen, brother. It's going to happen, man.
Hope so.
It's going to happen, man.
Word.
So, if you could tell people right now, right, because there's a lot of things going on in the world right now, unfortunately, right?
Yeah.
So I noticed that a lot of artists are taking the way they feel, right, to the music, right? What do you feel about that right now?
Well, you know, depending on if as long as it's from the heart, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not about like the trendy stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't mention, you know, the situations, the things that's going on, and the politics that's going on, and everything that we're facing just to sell a record. If it's serious, and if you really feel, you know what I mean, you want to touch bases on these situations that we're facing, then do it, and do it from the heart and mean what you say. Other than that,
Don't bother with it.
Talk about it.
Yeah. So if there's 3 things that Eddie Kaine could say to an upcoming artist, what would it be?
All right. I'm gonna take this serious because I was an upcoming artist. I'm still an upcoming artist, but I was very hungry a couple years ago, and I would want.
Brother, you want another level, man. Stop playing, man. You so humble, brother.
Yeah, man. I gotta be, man.
God bless you, man.
Long ago, but I'll say keep good people around you. You know, watch your surroundings. You know, the next one would be don't always look for people to give you a thumbs up, or don't expect for people to be your crutch when you feel, you know, your music is good. You have to have confidence. Have confidence, because there's going to be a time when you probably feel you don't have nobody by your side. And never give up. Just never give up. Just never give up. Really serious about it. And if you're hungry and if you want it, it shouldn't be no reason for you to stop. Just never give up. Keep going. Your time is going to come.
Those are true words, man.
For real.
Take heed, y'all. You don't get there, you know, by not doing what he just said, man.
For sure.
Definitely, man. Definitely. So we're gonna go out with this now. You know what I mean? So Eddie Kaine, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So tell people right now the last words that you want to say.
All right. Last words I want to say. EddieKaine.com. You know what I'm saying? Check it. If you want to catch up on anything Eddie Kaine, if you never heard of me before and you want to catch up and check up on the music, all my mixtapes is there from 18 years old. Everything is up there. Go there. Rappers, I'm a problem. It's a problem. Y'all know I'm a problem. Watch y'all back. I'm coming, and I'm not playing. That's for y'all. And that's really it. Support us. Thank you. I love you. Thank you for helping me get here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep going. I'm hungry. Don't ever think I'm not working. I'm always working, even when I'm not. I'm always working, and I'm always make sure I have something for y'all. And it's a go. Everything is a go. I'm hungry. I got y'all. Coming soon. The Curse of Kaine. It's here.
You heard it here. You heard it here. So, yeah, we really appreciate you stopping by, man, from the bottom of our hearts, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I needed this.
And we're going to pump you. Anything you need, brother, we here. You know what I'm saying? Trust me when I tell you. I got a lot of, trust me, I get things done. So whatever you need, man, I'm going to stay on the line, all right?
All right, I got you.
So let's chop it up. Eddie Kaine, thank you so much. And we out. Peace.